Right guys, we're back here with my ITB 2E motor. So this is my 2E engine, it says it right there. I'm going to be chucking these pistons in. I've already honed it. I've given it a quick wee hone again and just put oil on the bores. Nothing too fancy, you know. And so this is my piston here. I've already got the rings all gapped and everything. That's going to sit like this because the intake side's out there, and that's how that mark there, that points towards the front of the motor. So that's how you line up those, and you get both your bearing holes at the same. You got one there, and then you got one there. That one doesn't do anything. So yeah, I'm going to chuck all that in. The crank, I've already cleaned all the crank, and I just got to put some assembly lube, and I'll put this all back together. So, right guys, we're back here with this 2E of mine. I'm just starting to put the pistons in. Put number 4 in, as you can see I've marked it there. Number 3 here. So, and I've just got this going down to the crank, and I'm just going to tap it in nice and gently. I'll just make sure that's all down. Right, nice and smooth. That's mint. Alright guys, back here with my 2E engine. So I just put some assembly lube on that. Just spread it around with my finger, and now I'm going to chuck it under for the number 3 piston. So I've just pushed that down, rotated the crank so it's easy for me to just slide it on. All you have to notice is that arrow there goes towards the front of the motor, so it needs to go that way. So when you chuck it on, boom, like that. Right guys, so got all my 2E ready to go. I've already got my rings and all that previously, and I already have my bearings, so I already checked those. They're just standards, and they're just in there. So all the clearances are good on the motor. So all what's left for me to do is do a quick wipe down on this, then get ready for a head gasket. Chuck on my older head. My new one, port and polished, is not ready yet. I still need to get a couple bits done on it, so I'm just going to whip it together for this weekend. And yeah, get with the 2E guys. So as you can see, this is my 2E block for my ITBs. Those are my drilled out pistons there. So this all moves sweet. I've tightened the piston rings up just a little bit, bit more than normal. But it still runs pretty smooth, so I'm happy with that. Also got this 4E FE. It comes off your standard ones, and that replaces this 2E right here. So this is for your cooling, for your water to your carburetor, for your inlet manifold. But this one had one, but that's easy enough to block off. This is just a bit too big. So I changed those over, got that from Pick Apart, and that will help me run my ITBs. And that just goes straight into your head. That goes into your thermostat housing. So yeah, so that's all ready to go. I've got my pistons, they're all in, it's all turning over. I've got my sump all on. I've RTV'd it, and I've just loosely tightened it all up, and after I'll wait a few hours and then I'll nick them up. But I'm getting ready to chuck her into the car. I just got to get that head gasket on with some copper head spray and chuck the gasket down, chuck my head on with my 292 cam in it. It's not going to be my port and polish head. Still waiting a few things on that, like valve springs to get put in and all that. So once all that gets done, then I'll just switch the heads over. It's not a big deal for me. I just want to get it going. So yeah, that's it. Stay tuned. Right guys, as you can see, got my TOE gasket here. I've just copper sprayed it. I've just chucked it on. Just about to chuck on the head. I've just let it tack dry for 5 minutes. Then I'm just going to drop the head on and tighten her up, and she's good to go. So I can't wait. Right guys, back here with the TOE. So as you can see, we've got the exhaust headers on. I got the valve cover on. I like rustic looks, so I'm not going to paint it or anything. Then I've got my ITBs, they're just hanging on there. I just got a bit of gasket in there, and I just making sure the fitment. I have to jimmy up for the, what do you call it, your oil checker.
Oil dipstick.
Yeah, dipstick. So yeah, the dipstick needs to be rebent because it won't fit in, because the ITBs hasn't got the clearance. Comes about right directly in front of there, so I just have to bend it over like that. Yeah, it's getting there. It's got my 292 cam in it, bit of Honda stuff right there. And then those are my proper banana headers. So yeah. Hey guys, back here with the Toyota TOE. So this is me just mocking it up. Those are my headers on here. I've just got to put on the flywheel and the clutch. I've just whacked on the pressure plate down there. But coming over here, so as you can see, I've just bent this just to clearance my ITBs before I had it coming all the way out here, but it wasn't good. It was leaking from down there, so I just bent the top of this. That should be fine. And yeah. Hey guys, back here with the TOE build. So as you can see, we've got the motor in now. I've left all the headers on. I'm just chucking in some spark plugs. So if you can see, is that R6 Bosch.
Right guys, we're back here with the TOE, and we just got it all back together. So we've got all the fuel pressure regulator, all the fuel hooked up. That's the thing for the brake booster. Fuel pumps all hooked up. All the vacuum lines, so one's blocked, and then one just goes into each of the vacuum things for the vacuum advance. And then charcoal canisters being disconnected, new fuel filter, and then banana branch headers, and then the TRD cam with the drill pistons. And we're just putting a little bit of starty bastard in them now just to get them going, and then we'll see what it sort of does. Alright, so here we go, we're going to be starting it now, so we'll just get it. Just a little bit of start, you bastard. Hopefully the fuel starts to come through.
It's been sitting for a while, so.
Ooh, nearly had it.
You can see she's idling. This is a 292 cam. Yeah, we're going a bit of a fuel leak. That's alright. It runs fucking in.
Just going to play out the timing here now. bit of timing on it. Because we just painted it, so it's just burning off the axis.
Alright guys, have a good night. It'll be burning away. What we're going to do is probably turn it off. Press that fuel leak. Fuck, that's loud. Oh well, that's your Tui there, guys. Yeah, she's a bit of a loud one, but yeah, got some grunt, hey. So that's with the 292 cam in it. It's not tuned right yet, but it needs a bit of work. But that's just to start up. It's locked down in New Zealand here, so I got some time to work on it. So I'm just gonna connect all the water hoses up here, all that. And I just need to go over the mounts, tighten all those. Still got the C150 gearbox down there, but no, I'll whip that out once I change over the head, because I still want to paint on my engine bay yet. So I'm just getting it going. Maybe even take it out for a wee spin down in Mexico. But anyway, stay tuned, guys. Okay, keep safe. Bye.